You can't see my book collection from where I sit. How rude. Train. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and in today's video I figured I would just do, I was gonna say a sit down video, but I sit down in every video.
Oh Lord.
But this is a more just like informal video, I guess. As you have noticed, if you're not new here, I have been in just like a romance kick. It's just been what I've been gravitating towards. It's what I've been wanting to read. At the beginning of my channel, it was it's like YA fantasy and a little bit of thriller, I guess. And then I gravitated toward thriller, and now I'm in my romance state, I guess. I did just catalog on my books over the past few weeks. It took about a week and a half, I would say. And I think I have a total of 573, and the majority of those are adult romances. So yeah, a little bit of trivia there for you. You can't see my book collection from where I sit in my room, but I have an additional bookshelf over on that side, and I have an additional bookshelf on that side, and then these three. So yeah, all in total is 573. But that's nor here nor there about this video. So basically I have like a TBR of books that I really want to get to, but some of those I know aren't going to be 5 stars. I'm just going to enjoy reading them. But these on this list, these are the cream of the crop. These are the ones that I feel will be 5 stars when I read them, whether it's because I read the synopsis so I know what the book's about. Oh my gosh, kudos to me already, knowing what the book's about. Who am I? So there's either that, or it's because of a review that I've heard on YouTube that I'm like, yes, that sounds like something I would like. We have similar tastes. I think I'll like it too. Or 3, it came from a recommendation from a certain person. I follow a bunch of romance booktubers, not booktubers, bookstagrammers. Same thing, I follow both. But there's a certain bookstagrammer named Caitlin, and she just started a YouTube channel, so I will leave it linked down below. But she has the best romance recommendations ever. It never fails. I read one of the books that she recommends, and I'm like, yeah, she did it again. Like, what? So if you don't follow her, make sure you do. Leave a comment in her videos, let her know that I sent you, because honestly, she doesn't know I'm shouting her out, but she gives the best recommendations. Okay, so my list is 15 books. I know it's a lot, but I'm dramatic and I do things in excess. So either go big or go home. So I got 15 books. Some aren't necessarily books, some is the series, because I'm going big. I'm like, well, I'm gonna like the whole series. That's just how it is. So let's just get in to the books that I feel will be 5-star predictions for me. So the first book, I talk about this all the time on my channel. I'm like, I'm gonna read it, and you know what, I really am. I just haven't gotten there yet, so it's fine. Is Sweet Dandelion by Michaela Smeltzer. This book I hear is so good, and I don't know why it's keeping me from reading this book, but I just keep putting it off. But it is a taboo romance about a teacher. Well, he's a guidance counselor, and a student. She's 18, so technically she's legal, but she's still in high school because of circumstances. And they just form a relationship. So that's really all I need to know, and that's why I think it's gonna, because I've read Michaela Smeltzer books before, so I know how she writes, and I enjoyed both books. Both were 5 stars, so that's what I'm going on. I'm like, oh, well, the next book will definitely be 5-star. But a lot of people say it's 5 stars as well. They've read it and really enjoy it. So I'm really hoping that it's going to live up to my hype that I have created in my head. The next author is Brittany C. Cherry. I actually have a few books on this list of hers. The first one is Eleanor in Grey. This is like a second chance romance. They were together, something happened, they split up, she leaves, comes back, and he is a single father, and he needs a nanny for his children, and she goes, and she doesn't know if he knows that it's her, Well, he does, and he like makes these strict rules that it's going to be strictly business, but you know it's not strictly business in romance books. It's not. It just never, it never is. That's why I read them. But I'm not one for second chance romances. They're not my favorite trope. However, if they're done right, I can enjoy them. So I'm hoping, and I haven't even read any Brittany C. Cherry, so I don't know why I'm going on about this like prediction of why it's 5 stars, but I just think, I'm hoping it is. Okay, the next book is Praise by Sarah Kate. This is the first in a series, and I think it's like Salacious Club series something. I don't really know. However, okay, so this is another like taboo romance type ordeal. This is about a woman and her ex-boyfriend's father. Yeah, so he owns like a very prominent, like I guess, sex club in the city, and her and her boyfriend broke up, and he apparently owned like the apartment they were living in, so she has to go and get the deposit back from him, but he's never met her, she's never met him. And when she goes to his house to get it, he thinks that she is there because she's the new sexutary. It just sounds like, that just makes me want to read it, and it goes from there. But yeah, so that's the first book. I'm not saying the whole series because I don't know if I like it, but why'd I put series in here? But you know what, we'll just put the whole series in it. Let's just go ahead. We'll do the other books too, why not? We're just going big today. Okay, the next book is called A Love Letter to Whiskey, and it is by Candy Steiner. And this is like a second chance romance. This was a recommendation from Caitlin. So I don't know much about it other than it's a second chance romance, but people seem to really enjoy it. Look, I'm giving second chance romances a try. I'm giving a second chance to second chance romances. That was beautiful. How did I even do that? That's amazing. Okay. But yeah, so like I can't tell you too much about this one because I don't know, because I haven't really looked it up. I just kind of went on her recommendation as her saying it was so good. And I just kind of like, okay, got you. I see you. I will read it too. The next book is actually, I guess it will be the next 2 in this series, but it's Scarred and Wretched by Emily McIntyre. I just finished Hooked, and I gave it 5 stars, and I absolutely loved it. She made me enjoy Peter Pan, like, aspects. Like, I don't enjoy Peter Pan. I didn't enjoy it growing up. I don't like Peter Pan. But Hook, specifically this Hook.
Oh. Are you gonna kill me now?
I will read about all day. And that's who I pictured. I was reading this book. So the second book is Lion King retelling, sort of, but it's not even a retelling because she says it right in the beginning of the book. She's like, this is not a retelling. I just take aspects. And then the third book is The Wicked Witch. So I am very excited to get to those. I have no doubt they'll be 5 stars. They're easy reads. Like, the book was so easy to read. I ate it up. I ate it up. Okay, the next book is Bound by Honor by Cora Riley. I know that's the first in like a long series. Was it Bound by Blood series? I don't know. But I know it's like a marriage of convenience or forced marriage or arranged marriage or something, and it's mafia. And that's all I really know. That's all I really need to know. Like, do I have reasons why I think these will be 5 stars? No, other than like people saying that they really enjoyed them, and I'm going by like similar tastes of other people that I watch, and you know, they say it is, so I'm like, sure, I think so too. Why not? I am going in with hope on a lot of these books. The next book is another series by Brittany C. Cherry, and it is the Element series. There's 4 books, and I'm pretty sure like they're small town romances, which again, I haven't really read a lot to be like I hate them or I love them. So, but if they're written right, I'm sure I will love them. So, and I hear a lot of people like these. I hear like when they start the series, like that's what got them into reading Brittany C. Cherry. So I'm sure they're good. They have to be if you keep reading them. So I'm hoping. I don't even know what the first book's about. I own it. I own book 1 and 2. Is it the air he breathes? And the fire between high and low? I don't know, but I own them. Okay, the next book has been, okay, it's not a book, it's a series. The next series have been on my TBR for I don't know how long, but I'm scared to death to read that. And it is the Ravenhood series by Kate Stewart, because I hear that it will break you. So while I like to get broken from time to time, I also am scared that it's overhyped and I'm not going to enjoy it because I mean, I've only heard like a bad review once or twice and everyone else is like, it's so good, I cried, da 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 da. And I do know like the first book's hard to understand, so you have to keep reading to really like comprehend everything, which is fine. But I don't know if like, I just want it to live up to the hype that surrounds it. So my thoughts for that book was that I would do a reading vlog. It would probably be like a spoilery reading vlog, but I don't know. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below. Oh, and about the book. I get so interested. Okay, so it's kind of like a reverse harem because she gets with like 3 guys, I think. Why is it called Ravenhood? I don't know. I will figure it out once I read it, but I don't know right now. Okay, the next books, they're a series. Again, look at me go with the series. They're by Melanie Harlow, and they are the Cloverleaf Farm series, and they're small town romances. However, again, I'm going off recommendations from booktubers that I watch, and they're saying that it's very, very good. It's a very good series, and I guess you could probably technically read them as standalones. They're not like connected. They just all probably like live in the town, you know. So you could probably just read them as standalones. But you know me, I like to go in order, so I would probably start with the first one. But I do know that there's one in particular that I really want to read, and I think it's called Ignite, but it's like book 6. So like should I start there and just go back? I don't know. I'm too anal and I probably couldn't do that. Okay, the next series, another series. I know at this point I should have just done a series one. Is Blame It on the Alcohol series by Fiona Cole. There's 3 books in the series. There's Blame It on the Champagne, Blame It on the something. Is it tequila? And then Blame It on the Vodka or Blame It on the Tequila. It's one of it's like that. It's alcohol. I don't drink it, so I don't know. But I think they're all like friends. There are different tropes to each, but again, was recommended by Caitlin, especially the 3rd book, which is Blame It on the Vodka, Blame It on the Tequila. I don't know, and I can't blame anything on my not knowing it. So, but it's purely by recommendation. Again, for these books. The next book is The Doctor by NIKKI Sloan. This is the first book in like the Nashville neighborhood series or something like that, but I'm just going with the first book here because it's an age gap ex-boyfriend's dad, I think, or current boyfriend. I think it's ex, but maybe she's shiesty and shit's current. I don't know, but I really enjoyed Penelope Douglas' Birthday Girl, and it's an age gap, and so I'm purely going on like that I enjoy age gaps, so hopefully I would like this one too. A lot of people enjoy it. A lot of people liked it, so hopefully this will live up to like Penelope standards of Birthday Girl. Hopefully I can find just another Birthday Girl. That would be amazing. The next book on my list is specifically June 1st by Jennifer Hardman, but really I'm expecting any Jennifer Hardman book that I read will be a 5 stars because I don't think I've heard anything less from Bookstagram or BookTube. I've heard no one give anything less than 5 stars to any of her books. So I would say these have high expectations, but June 1st is a taboo foster brother and sister, step brother and sister. I think they're not related, but they're related, but they're not related. Blood. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So they're not blood related. And I hear it's Heartbreak Central. So sign me up. The next books are just Mariana Zapata books. I have high hopes for those. I have not read any yet, but I have such high hopes because everyone everywhere, no matter what social media you go to, whatever your fancy is, whether it's BookTube, Book Talk, Bookstagram, give her 5 stars. So like again, it's one that I'm scared to read any of them because I want to like them, and if I don't, am I the problem? The second to last series is the Hangman series, or Hangman, I think it's Hangman series by Tillie Cole. It's a motorcycle club series. There's like 8, 9, there's a lot of books in the series, but the first book is actually going to be my group buddy read and group chat on Instagram. The book is called It Ain't Me, Babe. So if you're interested in reading that, you can find the link to my Instagram down below and shoot me a message, and I will add you to the group chat on there. But I do know that, again, this is recommended by Caitlin and that she loved the series, loved the first book. So I have high hopes. I have read Tillie Cole before, but it was a YA. I had read 1,000 Boy Kisses, and that broke me. That literally broke me. So hopefully this, I don't know if this book's going to break me, but I'm just hoping it's just as good as the other one that I read from her. The last series on my list is the Fallen Men series by Gianna Darling. There's like 7-8 books in this series. It's a motorcycle club series, and I guess each book is a different trope, but they're beloved for a reason, and I need to know the reason, so that's why they're on the list. I just feel like I would enjoy them. Like, isn't that why people do like 5 stars? Like, because they would feel like they're going to enjoy them. Like, that's the only rhyme or reason I have behind like putting these books on the list, because I'm going to enjoy them. I think I'm going to enjoy them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my books. Those are the books that I think when I read them, I will give them 5 stars. If you have read any of these books, let me know down below and let me know what you rated them. If you do want to join the Tillie Cole book group chat read along thing with me, let me know. Like Instagram and my Goodreads is listed down below if you would like to follow me over on there. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you're new, I would love for you to join the family, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Now I gotta do a thumbnail. I don't know what to do. This, seriously, this piece of hair. How rude. Are we done? Okay. Don't like what my hair is doing. That's what I don't like. Okay. No, fix yourself. Are you fixed? No, you freaking piece of hair. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. And the last series on my list is the Fallen Men series by Gian.